If sine theta equals 0.36 for theta is greater than or equal to 0 but less than or equal to pi on 2, determine the value of the following. It's important now to look at the domain for our value of theta. So this places our angle in the first quadrant. So if we have sine is equal to 0.36, that's somewhere about here. So we come back and we create an angle in the first quadrant, and this angle here is our value of theta. So sine of theta, what's read off the y-axis, is 0.36. For part A, we're going to look at pi on 2 minus theta. So pi on 2 is 90 degrees, or at the y-axis. And if we subtract away theta, that's coming back this direction. And our cosine value is read off the x-axis, which is down here. So if this is 0.36, by symmetry, this is also 0.36. So that means that cos of pi on 2 minus theta is equal to 0.36. For B, we're looking at cos of pi on 2 plus theta. And again, it's the same value of theta, so it's this angle here. And that gives a y value of 0.36, which is sine of the angle. But this time we're going to pi on 2, which is at 90 degrees, or the y-axis, and we're adding on theta. So this value here is theta. And then we're looking for the cosine value, so we're looking at the x value of that point. And once again, if this length here is 0.36, by symmetry, so is this length. However, as we're in the second quadrant, we now have cosine as being negative, so it's negative 0.36. So cosine of pi on 2 plus theta is equal to negative 0.36. For part C, again, we're dealing with theta, where our sine theta value is 0.36, so it's creating this situation once again. However, this time we're looking at sine of negative theta. So if we go negative theta, we're actually going to come down here, so that value is theta, and we're going to look at what is the y value, because we're dealing with sine this time. And that value there, as we're in the fourth quadrant, we can see the y value is negative, so it's going to be negative 0.36. So sine of negative theta is equal to negative 0.36.